Episode 4 back from a 2-week hiatus. Me and Boo Farmer, your co-host Coach 448 here with your boy Boo. Back for another episode. Episode 4, the Chris Webber episode. Hoody O on the boards. We got a very good show.
Shout out to Urban Apostle.
Shout out to Urban Apostle Recording Studios, where the Boo Farmer is brought to you live right now. It's been a very interesting couple weeks in the world of basketball. Lots been going on. You know, Boo got the Facebook page. Philly basketball. Let's talk Philly basketball.
For the love of basketball.
You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get right into it. College basketball. Now, Philly's own Quade Green has made his performance, his return. Now, everybody knows the situation. Quade was a McDonald's All-American, 5-star recruit going tough, very good.
Very good, yes.
One of the best players to ever do it in Philadelphia, hands down.
Right.
Went to Kentucky to the high regarded Calipari, and everybody knows Calipari, what he does with his guards.
Yeah.
One and dones.
Yep.
And I remember before me and you were even cool or whatever, we even talked about it before we even thought about this, and I said, if you don't go one and done for Calipari, it's gonna look like it was a failure.
Right. I don't think it. Let's just keep it all the way for real.
But he goes to Kentucky. Has a very solid freshman year, averages 10 points, like six assists, amongst four or five around there, with a ton of talent, first round picks. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Something happens. He transfers to the University of Washington to play for Mike Hopkins, I think Mike Hopkins also recruited him at Syracuse.
Correct.
Which everybody said, a lot of people say he should have went to the first place. And I said at the time, him and Tyus Battle and Frank Jackson would have been a crazy backcourt.
I didn't like Quade at Syracuse because his game, his Quade game isn't if he plays his game at one like a Kentucky or like even a Syracuse,
right,
it shows his weakness, and that's one of the main reasons, in my opinion, that he left Kentucky, because he just, even though he played well, it just didn't look right. You know what I'm saying? His playing well didn't look right. You know what I mean? In a Kentucky uniform, the best school for him to go to was Villanova, I thought, because for one, it's a guard school. You can do 2-3 years there. You'll become better. You're playing with other guards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's hiding. Your weaknesses are being hid. You know what I mean?
Right.
From Jay Wright, he does that very well. Look at the kid from excuse me. Look at the kid that got drafted. Look at him.
Yeah, because it felt like he fell off the face of the earth.
Right. I seen him play one time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And this ain't saying, and I'm not throwing him under the bus. I'm not saying he can't play, but
the Ragu Mamba.
This is just what it is. Calipari get those guards in the league.
He do.
Alan Ray. I don't know if he got drafted.
He did.
I know Randy Foy got drafted.
I know Alan Ray played for Boston.
He did play. I don't know if he played. He did play. He wound up playing, but his weaknesses was hid. You know what I'm saying? But they got him in the league.
Alan Ray was tough.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's just what it is. Colin Gillespie is another one. Colin Gillespie is going. He is going somehow, some way, because he's just smart and can play, can shoot. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that
Ryan RGD, he's
of the Bulls, right?
Yeah, he caught on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Nova gets you in the league when you and that's Quade ain't a big guard. You know what I mean? He might be 6 feet, might be. You know what I'm saying? So, I think listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Now,
I guess
he do what you gotta do. He goes to Washington.
He's at Washington.
He has a less than stellar debut at Washington. 2 points, 9 assists.
And this is my thing. Everybody's saying because shout out to those guys on Facebook. Shark put up a picture of him saying how was his debut. Now, I was expecting aggressive Quade, a couple dimes here and there. You know what I'm saying? Because
it should have been his coming out party.
Right. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, like, he got something to prove.
A lot to prove.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He got something to prove. Listen, Look at his fellow All-Americans that was All-American one. Trae Young.
First round pick, one and done.
Sexton.
First round pick.
These the guys that was right before or right behind. You know what I'm saying?
With.
You see these guys and you like.
Because Quaddy was Team USA.
He was all that.
All that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like he can't play.
On a big stage. He could, like.
Even games in Kentucky, you seen that he could play. Yeah, he belonged. To me, he looked like he didn't belong at Washington. It's just. Well, I'm not writing Quaddy off because I think
it's only one game.
It's only one game. Yes, but we talking about this. We going off of this one game, and to me, he didn't look. He wasn't as aggressive as I'm used to seeing him. It just didn't look the same to me. Some people think, oh, he had 2 points and 9 assists. I'll take that. Well, I ain't that. That ain't me. 2 points and 9 assists does nothing for me. I'm sorry. Oh, he played against the number ranked school. Listen, he ain't supposed to have 2 points. You know what I mean?
Right.
They said he shot the ball 7 times. Now, don't get me wrong. Washington also have other guys they got a couple All-Americans on their team.
They got a one and done in their center, Isaiah Stewart, I believe his name is. I forget his name, but he got them the victory in their debut.
Right.
But even though, like, for you, it felt like with the whole situation at Kentucky when it broke down, like I felt like he got done dirty by Kyler Perry. Like, I don't think they was clear with him, and then he goes to a coach that really wants him, and then you come out and then I felt like he laid an egg. So
at Kentucky,
I felt like he laid an egg in his debut, and if that's the I thought he was all right at Kentucky. Yes, he got hurt, and then Shai Gilgeous-Alexander takes over at the point guard, and then bam, first round pick.
But the problem is.
But when that happens, now it was like, well, you look like at that time they don't need him. We got Shea.
Right, but here's the problem. Kentucky ain't their school. You know what I'm saying? There's no room for improvement unless you're a walk-on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're All-American, you only there 1 year and you going. Because guess what? Kyler Perry is going after the next All-Americans that's coming in. So he's getting recruited over. So that's why he had to leave.
And this was against a number 16 ranked Baylor. They got the victory. Now, their next game's coming up is against Mount St. Mary's. He needs to dominate that. Tennessee, he has to dominate that.
Talking about young boy play for Mount St. Mary's.
Maine, he has to dominate that. Montana and San Diego for the rest of this month. They're good tune-up games.
Here's the thing. He don't have to dominate those games. He have to have 17, 20, 18, 16.
He got to dominate.
You know what I mean? He gotta play well. I wouldn't call it dominating.
Washington was a fucking, excuse my language, was a bottom feeder of the Pac-12 last year.
I mean,
they were a bottom feeder. You basically can come on,
right?
Take over this team,
mm-hmm.
and be the lead guy and show like, yo, I was this dude all along.
Yeah, I think he still is that dude. I just think he had a bad game. That happens. People have bad games.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I'm not writing him off. You know what I'm saying? He just had a bad game. To me, he played bad. I didn't see, you know what I mean, what I was expecting.
Facts. 1 for 7, 0 for 2 from 3. But let's move on. That was quite a stat line. Let's move on. Another impressive performance that everybody was raving out, especially you.
Yes, sir.
Cole
my God. Must-see TV. Must-see TV.
Do you think he's number one?
He's not going to be number one.
Who's number one?
Wiseman is number one.
Even with...
Wiseman is number one. There's no even. Wiseman is number one.
Okay.
Even with what?
Even with the possible suspension.
It don't even matter. He's number one. He could have been number one last year draft. This boy is the real deal.
All right. Cole Anthony is tough.
Cole top 5 easy.
Cole Anthony is tough. Cole Anthony is tough. My top 5 right now is Wiseman for the draft. Wiseman, LaMelo.
You got Melo number 2?
Yeah.
Oh, you just got him. Is this the 5?
It's the 5.
All right. Yeah. I can see that.
LaMelo, RJ. No, Anthony Edwards for Georgia. I remember I was telling you on the phone.
He's tough.
He's tough.
Yeah.
Cole.
Mm-hmm.
And I love RJ Hampton's game. I love RJ Hampton's game. And I've been following. Because at work I get a lot of downtime. I've been watching both LaMelo and RJ's games on YouTube.
Okay.
On the NBL. So those Bulls is going to be alright.
Everybody coming at me, but LaMelo is good. But to me,
LaMelo is tough.
I gotta see more.
LaMelo is tough. But Cole, most points by UNC freshman, right?
Cole, yeah.
Cole?
Cole, yeah.
And that's saying something. Now, Michael Jordan, Rashad McCants.
It's a different era, though. It's a different era. The rules changed, the
Vince
time
Carter.
changed.
But it's the program. It's still
It is.
North
It is.
Carolina.
It is. It
James
is.
Worthy.
It is.
He's a Hall of Fame. Like, you gotta think, this program has turned out basketball culture pushers. Like, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't Swarthmore College.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the best of the best, cream of the crop.
Right. No, I agree.
And you got an NBA dad that was part of one of the best college basketball teams of all time, Greg Anthony at UNLV.
Yeah. Oh, why ain't go there?
Why would you want to go to UNLV?
Cole could have went anywhere.
He could have went anywhere.
Did his thing. Like,
but to do your thing at North Carolina, saying something. It's like automatic league. In a sense.
But they gonna go to the league anyway.
Yeah, but
so it don't matter.
Would you want to play in historic Chapel Hill, or would you want to play in the mountains?
Colin Sexton was in the league.
Yeah,
he had all
he played
big schools. He went to Alabama.
Yeah, but he's no Cole Anthony. I think he's better. I think Cole Anthony is a better prospect. Cole Anthony,
Listen, I'm staying away from that. Cole tough, but Sexton was tough too. Sexton wasn't no walk on the park.
He wasn't.
Yeah. All right.
But when he got to Alabama, he was all right. He did his thing.
He had 41 games.
Yeah, 41 games.
Yeah.
They didn't win.
No, they didn't win.
Okay then.
All right.
They're going to win at North Carolina.
Huh?
They're going to win at North Carolina, and Cole's going to be a big part of it.
Three people fouled out or something. They only have 4 people.
Against Minnesota, against the Jelly Fam.
Oh man, you seen the game? He played
against yesterday at LaSalle overtime.
Terrible.
LaSalle got the W.
I'm talking about him.
Oh,
them Jelly Fam. All these New York point guards, all they can do is dribble and lay the ball up. That's it.
So what do you think about what was the guy Quinterman that played at Villanova last year?
The same thing. I think he gonna be better than what you call him.
Is he gonna play?
He gotta play. You ain't gonna transfer down there and don't play.
He's ineligible right now.
What you mean ineligible? Oh, you gotta sit out, right?
He's sitting out right now.
When you transfer, you gotta sit out.
But he was supposed to get like immediate. I think that whole sneaker thing is gonna come back to haunt him. Like how they did Kansas did Sosa last year and then he can play this year.
Right.
But like I said, man, I think Cole Anthony possibly number 1 pick. Mm-hmm. Wiseman maybe. Wiseman maybe. Or LaMelo.
No, none of them is going over Wiseman. He's a 7-footer.
He like 6'10".
I mean, he's a big man.
He's a big man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? 7 foot, 6'11", 6'10", all that shit the same. You know what I mean? He's a big and he's dominant. Did you watch the game the other day?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then you seen flashes.
It was against UIC, so I expect you to dominate University of Chicago. You gotta keep things in perspective. Like these are like I said, if you're a 5-star recruit and you're at a big time program, I expect you to look like a 1st-round pick against a UIC. Like Zion, like last year, Zion was the number 1 pick, right? But when he played against like I looked at Virginia Tech, when they played Virginia Tech, he played against another NBA player in UConn. Against physical guys, he looked like a freshman. He still did good, but he didn't look like this overpowering number 1 pick.
Zion was a beast, though.
He was a beast.
He was a beast.
At times you're gonna look like a number 1 pick, and at times you're gonna play like a freshman.
And that's
basketball is ebbs and flows, up and down.
Right, and that's how I thought Quaddy looked. To be honest, he looked like a nervous freshman. To me.
To you?
I didn't see. I didn't see the Quade I'm used to seeing. Like, you know what I mean? And that's again, I'm not writing them off. Everybody's saying on Facebook, "Oh, boo, this." Listen, I'm talking about what I like. You can like if you want your point guard to have 2 points, 9 assists, 1 for 7 shooting. That's what you like. You know what I'm saying? That's not moving nothing for me. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's all. You know what I mean? Everybody like different stuff. Everybody like what they like. You might like your point guard to have 2 points, not get a win. I'm cool with the win. That's what's most important. But you know, like it's just he didn't play good to me. Bottom line. What's our next topic? Because I don't want to
keep going.
Yeah, I don't want to keep going on Quade because I like Quade. I think he tough. He is tough, but he just had a bad game.
Facts. Let's get into it. NBA. Now, Dion Waiters.
So the Dion Waiters situation, they said it was, you know, this phone always going off. Bleacher Report, ESPN, I got all that. But they said he overdosed on gummies.
Had a panic attack.
This was what came out first. 8 hours later, that's when they said he had an edible and had a panic attack.
Oh,
you know, edible's crazy.
But this ain't the time to be doing dumb. Like if he, I thought it was clickbait at first. I was like, he couldn't have did. He couldn't have did this. Not at a time like this. Not after you came out beginning of the season said, how am I not starting or whatever the case may be.
He said that.
Yeah, he got suspended for contact.
Oh yeah. I seen that.
Coming on social media saying like, "Yo."
He said it on Twitter or what? Or
I believe on Twitter or
Twitter,
whatever. Yeah. He said it,
right?
And they saw it and they suspended him. You got money on the line. You missed a nice chunk of last season. You trying to get back. This ain't the time to be fucking around taking edibles on a plane. Y'all in playoff position early on. Y'all need all the wins y'all can get to hold on to a playoff spot.
Right.
You trying to get more money.
Right.
Like, it's not the time to be doing.
I don't think it's the time, and it depends on the player too. I think Dion is a great talent, but I think I heard him talk before. He thinks he's bigger and better than everybody playing in the league. There's nothing wrong with thinking.
Yeah, you gotta have that
confidence. You know what I'm saying?
In the NBA.
But him coming out saying, you gotta handle yourself because Carmelo not in the NBA right now.
And you think he?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I would. If you ask somebody today, who would you take? Dion Waiters or Carmelo Anthony on your team right now? Who would you take?
I would have to take Melo. Sorry. But my point is,
you know what you want to get.
Right. My point is, Dion played with LeBron.
Right. Played with KD.
Played with Kyrie. Played with Westbrook. These are like top guys.
Facts. And
for some reason that didn't work. You come over here.
It's a reason why Bron got rid of him first.
Right. Well, I mean, I just it's starting not to look good. You know what I'm
saying? In my opinion, he's only had one good year in the NBA.
That was a year when he got to Miami?
To Miami. Like
he was hooping.
He was hooping that first year. Other than that, it was hit or miss. Like I remember I was calling him a bust. My homies was calling me crazy. And I was saying, well, show me otherwise.
Right.
And then he had the 1 year in Miami. And since then,
that's how he got re-signed because he killed that year. And that's how he got where he at right now. But I think he needs to like humble himself and get like a mentor and talk to somebody because the talent is there. He belongs in the NBA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. He could be a great 6 man.
And that's our problem. He probably don't think he's a 6 man.
What's the matter with being a 6 man though? That's an integral piece.
It's a pride thing, I think.
Dog, look at every NBA champion. They had a strong 6 man.
I mean, I give you that. But
like, yo, that's an integral part. Like you always hear NBA guys say, I don't care who start the game, it's about who finished the game.
So to some of these guys, what's more important, money or winning?
And I'm you know what? To quote The great Stack 5 Steven Jackson, these dudes don't care about the game. They care about what the game can do for them. I'm not saying that's Deion.
Right.
But that's the current climate of the NBA.
Right. I agree. And that's probably, it ain't about winning. You know what I'm saying? It's about, to certain guys, it ain't about winning. It's about getting the bag. You know what I'm saying? He think he's supposed to be starting. Who he want to start over?
In Miami?
Yeah.
At the 2? I mean, because he's more proven. I mean, I posted this a couple days ago. Everybody's like, oh my God, this Kendrick Nunn guy. Yo, Kendrick Nunn been a bull. He was Team USA, all that. Like, he one of the best Chicago prep players ever. He has his jersey retired at Simeon. One of the best prep schools in Chicago. Yeah. Like, so he led the nation in scoring at Oakland with the year Trae Young. So, like, don't get it confused. He belongs in the NBA.
Right.
But I think he can start. You know what I'm saying? Because he's proven himself in Miami. So I think he's do that just do to start.
Right.
But if you ain't producing, then how can we start you? And then you have an outburst, and then you know what I'm saying? We saying you missing because of personal reason, but who knows what's going on?
So is it over?
I think it's over in Miami.
It's over in Miami. Is he out the league? You think?
Outside of this one incident, I don't really know him. He hasn't gotten in trouble.
Right. So
I don't think it's over in the NBA. I mean, yeah, it's not over in the NBA, but it's definitely over in Miami.
So, all right. So
where did he go?
Where did he go? That's the question.
Ooh, next step. Where does he go? Well,
somebody said they like him here. I seen somebody say here. I think Philly is a distraction for him.
I think it would be a distraction for him.
Yeah.
Also, his personality, like, he gonna come in. This is my city. I'm from here.
Right.
They going to South Philly.
So you say he'll fuck up the Sixers chemistry?
I think so.
Ben Simmons
I think so. I mean, but I also think he may be what they need too. That tough, you know what I'm saying? That tough and hard nosed, like, cause he don't got no back down. He a dog. Like, don't get it confused. Like he not backing down. Like he showed you that one year in Miami. Like, when healthy and when I got my head right, I can play.
Right.
So, not right now.
Right.
Maybe if the bullshit wasn't happening right now in Miami, and they were saying a straight up deal in Philly, and he was like maybe a little older and more savvy, veteran savvy, then yeah.
I'm gonna tell you where I like Deion at right now.
Where you like Deion at?
I like Deion at Toronto.
Okay.
I think he's that spark. You can play. You want to bring him off the bench or you want to start him. However, I think he can start at Toronto.
I think he can start in Toronto.
Yeah, he can start at Toronto. I think he'll play well.
He'll have less distractions because it'd be basketball.
Right. I think LeBron. I seen somebody put on Facebook about the Lakers. I think him and LeBron won't work.
It's the reason why LeBron got rid of him first in Cleveland.
Right.
Like,
so him and LeBron won't work. Him and Kyrie definitely ain't gonna work.
Maybe Charlotte.
Charlotte, he'll score, but they won't win.
Yeah.
So now it's about him winning.
It's about fit and if he's willing to accept coming off the bench or not. Because
I think if he has
Golden State with their injuries.
I mean, they gonna sign him for a year.
I mean, he basically would be a rental.
Right.
He basically be, and then, but he has. Okay, so you get him for 2 years because I believe he has another year left on his deal,
right.
and he's not relatively expensive. I mean, he's going to want to get paid.
Right.
He's going to want to get paid.
Right.
And I think, okay, he goes to Golden State, because they're depleted this year. He gives them a boost.
So wait, Golden State is Steph Curry out?
They says they're keeping Steph out for the year.
Are they?
Yeah. That's
what about Draymond?
Who knows when Draymond's coming back?
He out too.
He's out for a minute. I mean, they're basically Operation Tank.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I think Toronto's the best fit for him.
Toronto's the best fit.
I think he'll play right away. I think he'll jump in the lineup.
Yeah.
And they gonna win. Like they might not. They don't make. They'll definitely make the playoffs. Yeah,
They'll make the playoffs.
You know what I'm saying?
What about Milwaukee? Shooting. He'll give him shooting.
I don't like Milwaukee because Giannis is similar to LeBron with ball domination.
Yeah, he don't. Dion.
They don't need shooting. They got Middleton for shooting.
You can never have enough shooting.
Lopez is shooting the 3 now.
You can never have enough shooting though. You can never, especially when your star is a hit or miss shooter.
Right.
He's streaky. You can never have enough. Never have enough shooting in today's NBA.
I just think.
I think what you're saying is correct. Toronto's the best fit.
Yeah. So Dion, holla at you if you listening to the Boo Farmer podcast. I wish you nothing but luck and success. Get yourself together and call your agent and tell them to reach out to Toronto. You get right in the lineup over there,
and you'll start.
Yeah,
and you'll be in a winning situation.
And we'll have an opportunity to see what you really can do. I know what you can do, but you get to show everybody else like you ain't no bust. All right,
prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Real shit.
Now, speaking of 6 man. I've been waiting to get to that. Waiting.
Yeah. Let's get to it.
You and Chuck Ellis.
Shout out to Chuck Ellis.
Shout out to Chuck Ellis. We need to get Chuck Ellis on the show.
Yeah.
We're trying to interview Chuck Ellis for the longest, but that's
right.
neither here nor there.
No, he around.
We want to have Chuck Ellis on the show.
We'll get him.
Chuck Ellis was recently at my college yesterday.
What college is that?
American International College. Hopefully they lost.
Okay.
Nothing but love, Chuck, but still a yellow jacket for life.
Right.
And Malik Moore. Who's the guy that I was talking about. I went to American International College. But, forget all that. Lou Williams, 6 man.
6 man. So, Chuck's... This is what we got to understand real quick.
All right.
We have to understand that
Understand.
Lou Williams is one of Chuck's guys. He works him out, they hang out, whatever, right. They homies, whatever.
Right.
So it's only so much stuff you can say about Lou before he feel like
you coming at
you tripping. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And that's a real homie though. That's how it should be. Like, bro, you're not gonna be saying like, come on now.
Right. But
he also keep it real. He also kept it real.
He keep it real. But it ain't about him keeping it real or protecting his homie. It's about why even the debate. Why are we? He puts on Facebook if Lou Williams win a ring. I don't know if I'm saying. See, I need it in front. I don't have the post in front of me. It goes something like this: if Lou Williams wins his first ring, will he be considered the best player that had the best career in that draft class? Let me tell you some names in that draft class: Chris Paul,
Darren Williams. Exactly.
Enough said already. I don't even have to say nothing else. You know what I'm saying? The problem is he's saying, and then this post was on fire. Everybody had something to say about it. The problem is Chris Paul don't have a ring.
Mm-hmm.
He probably won't get a ring. Lou Wills might get a ring with this Clippers team. It's possible.
Might get a couple rings.
Maybe. However,
he's gonna get a couple rings, but all right.
Lou Will isn't the guy on the team.
No.
Chris Paul would be the guy on the team. So it's kind of like a bad comparison.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
you're comparing a possible first ballot Hall of Famer to a guy that's going to make the team Hall of Fame.
Maybe. Yeah. What team? Because he's been on a lot. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at the whole body of work. Right. Rings don't mean everything. Rings mean everything to certain players.
Right.
If I'm comparing LeBron and Michael Jordan, then we're going to bring up his rings.
Right.
But if I'm comparing LeBron to Robert Horry, nobody will ever do that. But you see what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
And that's similar to the situation with Chris Paul. Yeah, all right, let's say Lou Williams do get a ring.
If Lou Williams, looking at this draft class, if Lou Williams gets a ring, he'll be still the third best player in this draft class.
That's my point. So, he hasn't done enough. His body of work doesn't speak for itself. Chris Paul, several All-Star teams, Olympic teams, first this team, that team. You know what I'm saying?
Same for Darren Williams.
Exactly. So, that's where the whole thing, that's how it all started. Lou Williams is a great player. He's a great scorer.
Looking at this 2005 draft, he definitely could have went lottery.
I mean, at that time, he won second
Andrew
round.
Bogut, number 1, Marvin Williams 2, Darren Williams 3, Chris Paul 4, Raymond Felton 5, Martell Webster 6,
right?
Charles Villanueva 7.
Yeah, he not going. No.
Shannon Fry. His career is better than a lot of these guys now.
But them dudes they was good. Bogut was tough in college.
Yeah, he was tough.
Bogut had a solid career.
He was number 1.
Right, yeah. But he might have won first round, maybe something like that. But
Lou went. It says 45.
Yeah, he won second round.
Yeah, but for a second rounder, he right now.
Gilbert Arenas won second round.
Lou Gilbert Arenas is the greatest second rounder of all time.
I gotta do my homework on that. I don't think he is, but he might be.
I'm putting it on. They changed the rule for contract because of Gilbert Arenas.
Well, Gilbert was tough.
It's the greatest second rounder of all time.
That's
so okay. With that being said, it was talks of, is he top 10 scorers in the league? Is he one of the top 10 scorers, pure scorers in the league? And what do you think?
I think no. I think how?
Chuck said if he averaged 25 in 20 minutes or
something like that. Chuck said he averaged 22 in 25 minutes or.
And he's number. I mean.
But just, all right, let's say he starts. Let's say he starts the whole season.
Right.
So that means he's out there more. He's out on the floor more.
Gets more touches. Gets more shots.
Also has to play defense. Also gets tired too.
You don't gotta play defense.
They
don't ask James Harden to play defense.
How you don't gotta play defense? He ain't no James Harden.
I'm not saying he's James Harden.
I'm just saying. Somebody said that. Somebody said he was better than James Harden.
Who said that?
I forgot.
Kick him out the group. Harden.
Like,
he's nowhere near James Harden. But I'm just saying, like, if you the school usually the guy that doesn't have to do the most on offense as the starting team is not asked to do as much, if anything, on defense. A la James Harden. But I'm not saying he's James Harden. Don't ever. I'm not saying that.
I think James Harden gets a pass because of the team he's on. That team that's built around him is a little different. So he should be playing defense, and his defense has gotten better than over the years. Because it used to be terrible.
It used to be.
So I don't want to. Here's my whole thing with
James Matador on defense.
Here's my whole thing with Lou Will. I don't want to compare him to those guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Where do you rank him as one of the best? One of the best scorers in the league. Where do you rank him as? Top 15 to 20?
He probably somewhere between 15 and 20.
Because
we can go through the list right now.
Let's go through the list right now.
We can go team. Let's start with the Sixers.
You think he's better? You said Embiid on the phone.
Embiid averaged 28 points and 13 rebounds by accident. He should be averaging 35. Nobody can stop him. He's the biggest thing in the NBA. Nobody can stop him. He stops himself.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
After you said that, because remember, I was like, I don't know. And then I had to go back, and then I did the research for the show. You're right.
Right.
Embiid is a bucket.
Right.
So Embiid, the obvious KD, James Harden, Devin Booker.
Booker's a bucket.
Trae Young.
So he said Trae Young is definitely a better scorer than Lou Williams. But in Chuck's terms, he ain't do it long enough.
All right, so then I'll take Trae. You got all right.
But here's the thing: how his game.
What's long enough? Right now, Chuck, you got to verify what's long enough.
Right. He ain't doing
like how many years?
He ain't doing long. He ain't doing long enough. Because let's not forget when he first got here, Lou Williams didn't even get in the game. When he first got here.
Everybody's situation is different.
Everybody's situation is different. I agree.
And you got to remember, Lou Will came in AI. Like,
right.
it still was AI.
Right.
Like, so how much time you think you was gonna get?
Right.
As a bony high schooler.
Right.
Like that needed to hit the weight room and still develop.
Right.
So everybody's situation is different.
All right.
Trae Young came. Here's the keys to the city, young fella. This is yours.
So all right. Let's just stay on topic. So we got
Embiid, KD, Harden, Booker,
Curry,
LeBron,
Giannis.
No, Giannis can't shoot, and that's my top 2 favorite player in the league.
Giannis
cannot shoot. Giannis cannot shoot. I'm not. He's not. All right. Now it's not on my list. Asterisk.
He went 4 for 7 the other night.
Oh my God!
Giannis averaged 27.
Did you see how he was shooting the ball? Robotic.
Listen.
That shit was like, all right, stay in the corner.
Listen.
We're gonna have a rebounder here. We're gonna pass you the ball, and we're gonna work on your jumper. They left him open.
Kyle Korver, his teacher, is gonna look for him.
Listen. Can you tell Giannis? If you need a bucket, can you go to Giannis? Yes or no?
How we get?
No. How? Is either you can put the ball in the hole or you can't.
Giannis can get you a bucket.
Yeah, can get you a bucket.
He's on the list, right?
That was my favorite player in the league next to Kawhi.
Okay. Did you say Kawhi? What did you say, Kawhi?
Yeah.
But you didn't say him yet.
Though. We didn't get there yet.
All right.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Hoodie O.
You like Lou over Book?
No, we said
over who?
Book.
Booker?
No.
Yeah.
No.
They not on the same level.
Nah, light skin niggas still.
All right. So look, we got that down.
Right.
So we got. Let's write it down.
All right, let's write it down.
Let's write it down. You got Embiid,
KD,
Bron,
Embiid, Bron,
Harden,
Booker,
Curry,
Book.
Dame Dollar,
McCollum.
Yeah.
Wait.
Kemba.
Do y'all like Lou over McCollum?
I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah. You got Kemba?
So how can we say CP then? How could that even be a conversation?
See.
Score? Better score than
just
CP?
play.
No.
I think Chuck even said he's not a better player than CP.
Right.
I think Chuck said that.
Yeah,
I'm not going to put the words in Chuck's mouth, but I believe he admitted, like, we're not going to go that far.
Are we talking about?
Who else we missing? Kyrie?
You put Kyrie on?
Okay. He's the bucket.
Why wouldn't we put Kyrie on?
I'm asking, man. We just listen.
What about Cat? Cat?
Who?
Carl Anthony Towns?
No, he not a bucket.
That's what I'm saying. Like
top 15 scores in the league, Cat. You're not gonna put Jamal Murray over Cat Williams?
Y'all put Brian on there?
Yeah, Brian on there. Jamal.
I said Jamal Murray.
I said Jamal. I'll take Jamal Murray as a bucket over Cat Williams.
No, we're not saying over. We saying.
I would take Jamal Murray on the bucket over Lou Williams and Cat Williams. That's not even a question.
Jamal's very.
The Canadian assassin.
He's very.
And he only like 22, dog.
Dog can't even drink yet.
Right.
He's young yet.
Right. You can drink at 21, right?
I don't think he's 21.
He might be.
He's tough though.
He might be 21.
He might just be turning 21.
So we got Katie. Who we missing? I feel like we
definitely missing people.
So all right now that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Kawhi. You forgot Kawhi.
12.
Paul George.
Paul George.
Paulie.
PG. You know what I'm saying?
That's 13.
Who else we got?
I'm about to tell you right now.
Who else? Who am I missing? We got Kemba.
Tatum.
They said. Chuck said Tatum.
Is that Trae Young on there?
Chuck said Tatum.
Yeah, that's the same thing with. That's the same thing with Tatum.
D'Angelo not a bucket. D'Lo not a bucket.
D'Lo a better bucket than
Lou Williams.
Lou?
That can be debatable.
That's debatable. So we'll leave them off. That's debatable. These ain't debatable.
Yeah, who we got on the list is.
You don't got Greek Freak on there though.
14.
You got to put him on there.
Bill on there.
Bradley Bill. Like
so that's 15.
Klay Thompson. Where Klay at? The nigga had 60 or 4 dribbles.
That's a different.
That's a workout team.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's my point, man.
Luka. No, Luka.
Luka, yes.
Luka.
So, but if we're not going to
Luka, Trae Young, and Tatum.
Siakam.
Siakam ain't doing long enough. That's what they're going off of.
That's fair.
That's what they're going off. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're going off of.
After Klay, then you could possibly put
Donovan Mitchell.
If you can, Shit,
I would put Donovan Mitchell
on there. Fuck it, we putting Donovan Mitchell.
I don't respect his buckets, but he'll bucket.
How you don't respect his buckets? That's my guy.
It'd be 9 for 23 buckets every night with 22 points and 3 assists.
So then he can't be on there if it's 9 for 23.
Yeah.
Oh, we missed a crucial one. Anthony Davis! Bucket!
So then Spider goes off, AD goes in this spot.
Is Porzingis a bucket?
I want to put Porzingis. He be hurt. He is a bucket though.
You're not putting Porzingis in there because you're a Knicks fan, correct?
I like basketball, man.
Yo, I watched the game.
Answer the question, boo. Are you
I'm not a Knicks fan. I like basketball. I like Porzingis though.
He was putting AD in the blender the other night, cuz off the
bounce.
Porzingis.
Did they lose?
Yeah, they lost. I'm just talking about like what I was seeing from.
I watched that game. He had a bad game. Luka was the guy.
Yeah, but he was dicing AD up off the bounce, bro. You ain't see when he crossed him and hit the step back 3? I know you seen that.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
And you know what's crazy? On this list, these are the guys on the team.
Zach LaVine?
That's iffy. I like Zach though.
Zach is the smoothest bucket in town, bro.
Zach, I like Zach, but that's
a 20-point per game.
These are all number 1 guys.
13, 14, 15.
But maybe not Jamal.
Jamal's the number 1 guy in Denver. Facts. That's a fact.
Over the what you call him? The bid?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the number 1 guy.
He's the all-star though.
Yeah, but
Maul's
the number 1 guy.
The guy.
Maul handles the ball. Maul is gonna make the plays.
I mean, along with the Joker.
Joker nice though.
But like we just said about the Greek Freak, when you call a timeout, they're not saying
right.
Joker.
Right, I got you. So Greek Freak up there, right? So we had like 20, 16, 17. That's why I said Lou would come in around 15 and 20. That's where I had it.
That's fair.
And
that's fair.
Louis, this ain't knocking Lou. Boogie, tough.
Boogie Cousins.
He hurt.
If he was on there, wait.
If he wasn't, he would be on there.
Now, let me, in defense of this criteria.
Right.
Yes, he's hurt. We got enough tape before he was hurt to make that determination.
Well, but he's not active though. He's not active.
But he's a.
So we went off of that. Then you gotta put him on there.
Boogie was the bucket at center.
Yeah, he was.
Until he got hurt, and B was number 2.
Yeah,
we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
You gotta put Boogie on there. Boogie just keep getting hurt. He's so good, though.
I hate that. We never go see.
We never go see.
He's so good.
So damn, yeah. Man,
that's it. Like you know what I'm saying. And another thing, these guys responsibility.
And if we're gonna talk about people that's hurt or coming back on the road to recovery, Gordon Hayward.
No.
To me, he ain't doing long enough.
And here's why.
He was an all-star.
I don't respect his because when he left, Donovan Mitchell stepped up and the team got better, and he was a rookie. So it's like, how good were you for your team? Yeah, you was getting 25 and 5, and they was making a big deal.
He was hooping.
I don't like. Nah. I'll take Lou. I like Lou as a bucket over Hayward. Absolutely.
All right.
I don't think he did it long enough either. But he's starting to get his swag.
But just these names on this list alone, like, okay, it's them. It's still like 500 NBA players, and Lou is like in the upper echelon of
scores,
which is still good.
It's excellent. And you don't even start, which makes it even more impressive.
Right. But these guys,
now,
my thing is...
Now that you throw that in the mix, if he's a top 25 scorer, does that make him a Hall of Famer? And he doesn't. And when you say Hall of Famer, does it got to be first ballot?
Dog, the Hall of Fame criteria is so easy. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get in anyway.
He's an all-time leading bench corner.
He's gonna get in the Hall of Fame. Jamal Crawford's gonna get in the Hall of Fame.
Jamal Crawford should get in the Hall of Fame.
All of these, they're gonna get in.
That's because their criteria is easy.
Yeah.
If you go over,
they let Tracy McGrady walk in, and his resume wasn't that husky for him to be first ballot.
But he had all-stars.
Yeah, but we talking about
he never made it out the first round, yo. As the guy.
Basketball Hall of Fame. Normally,
but Lou Will ain't even the guy.
I agree.
Yeah, but Lou Will has all-time stats in categories, though.
T-Mac don't got all-time stats in categories?
No. What is he all-time?
T-Mac.
What is he all-time at?
Well, he hasn't. He was in the league. He was scoring the ball.
But he's the all-time leading scorer off the bench. So if you don't put him in, you tell him.
So if you put T-Mac, on the bench and tell him to go out and just shoot the ball,
but that wasn't his responsibility.
40, 45,
50, somewhere around there.
I'm just what happened in Toronto.
What
They
happened?
fucked that up.
Who?
The Toronto Raptors when they had Vince and T-Mac.
He was young. He was a
They
puppy.
fucked that up though. They messed that up big time.
He fucked
Vince was the guy, and that was your guy
That's,
too.
that's always gonna be my.
Yeah, that's your guy.
That's my
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Can
But
you imagine that? We gotta do it.
O used to say Vince was better than AI. That's another story though.
Oh, what?
I did used to say that.
Vince was his guy. Yo.
Yo,
like-
Kobe's my guy.
Yo, that was the best playoff series I ever seen.
Right.
The Sixers Toronto, John.
Oh yeah, I was at the game.
Dog, when it was
When they-
AI 40, Vince 40, AI 50, Vince 50.
They
And
was
it came
going
down
at
to
it.
the last shot. Bro, I never seen a series outside of this Toronto Sixers series last year that lived up to that series in my life.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That's one of the time.
Like,
They lost because he missed the last shot.
He missed the last. Then they blamed it because he went to
It was
his graduation.
Yeah,
Like that.
if he
Vince was tough though.
If he make that shot, Vince has a different trajectory on his career.
Vince Hall of Famer easy though.
Oh yeah, he is.
Where's
But
Robert?
I think he hits a different level. He makes that shot and goes to the second round. Because I would have liked to see them over. I like them over
Milwaukee?
the Bucks.
I think Milwaukee would have beat.
I don't know.
They had Glenn Robinson, Sam Cassell,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Ray
saying.
Allen,
They was loaded.
Irvin Johnson.
They was loaded. Oh.
And
They
they
lost.
lost to an unloaded Sixers team, which means they could have lost to an unloaded Raptors team.
Sixers wasn't unloaded. They had
They had
pieces.
the defensive player of the
They
year,
had
6-man
pieces, though.
coach of the year,
Dog, but-
MVP.
But how did they outscore them?
It wasn't about outscoring. It was
Yo,
about
you got the
defense.
game is
Yeah.
about outscore. Okay, it is
Back
about
then,
defense.
Right.
and they wasn't shooting threes off the
Dog,
rim.
it was AI going back and forth with them three.
Hey,
Aaron
AI.
Lee played well that series.
Yeah, he played well. It was AI going back and
Shout out to Aaron McKee down at Temple doing his thing.
forth. Right? He
2-0.
did play good.
2-0, Temple's 2-0, I believe.
I
They
think
played
about-
Morgan. They played
I don't
Morgan.
care.
They played fucking Morgan.
Think about to go to some
2-0.
Temple games and shit.
Kidding me?
I
Huh?
get some tickets.
Broad
Yeah.
Street is back.
What?
Okay.
Temple- I mean, that's easy. I mean, you want to go? Let me know.
Yeah, let me know. I want to go to some.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. That ain't no. We getting them Jones. That's easy money. So let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic.
We have almost 20 guys, and he's still not on the list.
Not a bad thing.
Not a
Ain't
bad
bad at
thing.
all. Cause deep down inside, I know Lou Will is a bucket,
And again,
and he gets it easy. too.
like I said before we started recording, I still like Lou Will to hold his own in any situation.
Right, I think
I
so
think
too.
so too.
And,
I think so,
and that's
Do you
impressive
think he
in
can
any
start?
situation. Yeah, he can start. I think he can start.
Do you think his numbers go up if he starts?
I think so.
Depending on the team and what they need, yeah. I think his assist numbers go up dramatically.
But it's possible
I
his
think-
numbers could go down too.
It's possible too, but it's also possible his numbers can go up. We got to keep it in perspective.
Yeah, but people just automatically think.
Yo, you don't forget.
That's not how it goes. Because
Alright.
you play more and you do more. That's
No.
not always
That's
how.
not-
That's
no, that-
right.
that's
But
very
people,
true.
but what people think is, oh, if he play more minutes, he'll average this.
You
Yeah,
maximize an
Yeah,
opportunity.
yeah.
All right, so he
You can't do
maximizes.
that.
So he maxes. So he's the same player that he is, and he's starting. His buckets go up.
Wait, all right. Let's say he starts on the Clippers. Take Landry Shamet out and play
Landry
Lou Will.
Shamet started.
Yeah. Him
How's Landry
and because they want that firepower off the bench to balance shit out. It's kind of smart.
My man,
tactic.
this is one of my guys. I ain't gonna say his name. I asked him. I get a lot of stuff from him.
Mm-hmm.
I asked him. He said, "You know what it's like, boo? It's like you ever been to like the arcade and you race the racing cars. You drive
Mm-hmm.
the cars. You sit in. He said on the side is a button or is a button somewhere you push for turbo. That make you go.
Right.
But guess what? That shit run out. That's what Lou Will is. He's the
Nitro.
guy. Yeah, he's the guy off the bench. He's that button.
with the energy.
the
Yeah, he's gonna get you your buckets.
Does his numbers go up if he starts on the Clippers?
No,
With this team, no.
Exactly.
No,
See,
no,
that's why I say the variables matter.
No.
He has Patrick Beverly numbers on this Clippers team. If he
As a
starts.
starter.
Yeah, if he plays with, and think about who he's playing with. In the fourth quarter is when he's playing with Kawhi. He's not playing with Kawhi during the bulk of the game.
right.
In crunch time when we need a bucket,
He's playing
and
with Kawhi.
that's when he's playing. But when he getting most of the buckets, he ain't playing with Kawhi.
I think
He playing with-
if he goes to a team like a Charlotte,
Bro, he playing with Mo Harkless.
But then
He playing with Montrezl Harrell off the pick and roll. That's how you get all
Montrez
the assists.
start too though.
Montrez is just
That's
starting.
Okay. All right. So listen. Here, let's say he go. Let's say he goes to. Let's say he goes to a Charlotte. He's not going to win.
Hollow numbers.
He's going to average 23, 24, between 25 and 20. That'll be his numbers. I give you that. But he's not going to win. And is he the guy you putting the team on the back for? Is he the guy that's going to put the team on the back? I don't think he's that guy.
He will in the scoring aspect, but the game is so much more.
Right, that's my point. So when you compare him to Kemba Walker, got him to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Kemba plays. Kemba is nasty with everything, but he plays great basketball. Too.
Right.
Yeah. So, and he couldn't do. He took him to the playoffs. That's just as good as.
That's
just as good as a championship appearance in Charlotte.
Right. Charlotte has nothing. Okay. Yeah. Real quick, speaking on Kemba Walker, that's wrapped up to Lou Will. I've been talking about Lou Will for the last 3 weeks. And,
hey man, we had to get your thoughts uninterrupted out to the.
This is the issue I'm having with Kemba Walker. No Kemba, with social media.
Okay.
People in the world, the basketball, gurus. Kemba or Kyrie?
If I want on my team,
who you want?
And what perspective? As an owner, as a coach,
as a coach.
I want Kemba.
Who's the better player?
I was about to say Kemba.
I want Kemba. The better talent, the better individual skill talent is Kyrie. The better basketball player as a whole, I believe, is Kemba.
Here we go. I agree with you 100%.
Mm-hmm. It depends what.
But I'm cool if you would have said Kyrie. If you think Kyrie is better,
you can't go wrong.
Right, thank you. But here's the thing. Guys are saying these guys are on the same level. I say how? Why? How aren't they on the same level?
Kyrie is an individual. First and foremost, from his perspective on everything, he's an individual. As a fan of the game.
Yeah,
I want to watch Kyrie
all day long.
Yeah, he's more excited.
You know something gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
But if I'm playing ball,
I want to
play with Kemba's team.
Okay,
right.
So
Kemba's a winner.
If one of my sons here, we sit and watch the game.
Right.
He loves Kyrie.
Right.
He loves Bron. Loves them because they're exciting.
Right.
But when he says that, I want to see like basketball, like running. He puts on. We watch Kemba Walker, guys like that.
Right.
I want to play the correct way.
Right.
How to set your team or how to make them better.
Well, I think these two guys are very, very similar. They both have amazing handles. Yeah. Kyrie handle might be a little better than Kemba.
Kemba handle ain't no nut.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna break it down. Kemba Walker handle is ridiculous. Kyrie might got the ball on the string more than Kemba. This is my opinion. But the thing about Kemba is he'll cross you and then step back when you already fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
But when he step back, you trying to recover. That's how you fall.
I think
you know
Kyrie's more elusive.
I think Kyrie
don't got no wasted movements on his shit.
Kyrie shit look like he's salsa out there.
Yeah. Right. And Kyrie is a a finisher.
Hands down.
No Kyrie's one of the best finishers of all time.
I think Kyrie is a better finisher.
Point guard
finishers?
Him and Tony Parker.
Yeah. Right. The moral of the story is, if you say Kyrie is better, I'm cool. If you say Kemba Walker is better, I'm cool.
It's a model.
But to say they not on the same level is where I'm confused.
One just has a ring.
People like the flash.
I'm happy you broke. They do. I'm happy you broke.
One just has a ring.
I'm happy you broke the ring.
Also, when one was the sole guy, one got them to the playoffs.
My point exactly.
Like
Kemba, you think Kemba couldn't have hit that shot against Curry?
Yeah, he got the same type game.
Exactly. Shit, you got Kemba. You might not even be in the position that you had to hit the last shot.
Right.
Because he plays the basketball the right way.
And he's a better defender.
Yeah.
Than Kyrie?
Kyrie can play defense.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
When he wants to, he can play defense.
When he wants to.
I watched him lock Kyrie.
Kyrie is bad.
Kyrie locked Curry up in the chip. And pinted against
I remember that.
Game one.
The first one. The first series.
He can play defense.
When he wants to.
And Kyrie ain't no
You're not going to do that. But I feel as though Kemba's the better defender.
You
don't got to tell Kemba to play defense.
Hold on.
We got to put the brakes on the defense with Kyrie. He just gave up 60, cuz.
Right?
It's game dollar.
How many times? How many times does 60 happen?
Sixers was one of the best teams. Sixers was one of the best teams in the league, and Kemba get him 60, and it was easy too. So that happened. These are amazing players that can score. This is going to happen.
That's not to mention.
And Dame Lillard ain't on there, is he? Oh yes, he is. Oh yeah.
First round.
Let's not get it confused. This boy Kyrie is special. Okay, he puts the ball. And did you see the move he did on Curry? This is a highlight. He had a million highlights, but
when they show his Hall of Fame speech, they're going to put the
move he put on Curry
in the finals.
I'm not going. This was when he was with the Celtics.
Oh, okay.
The move he backed him down to
the half step.
Oh,
That
yo,
you could practice that 1,000 times.
Yo, won't be as good as his. Like
I've never seen that before in all my years of loving the game of basketball. That was ridiculous.
I watched that
man.
play. I was like, he had to carry. Yeah.
No,
he didn't.
It's levels. It's really levels to
this dude got moves on top of moves, and he could score. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want people to think that
He just alienates his teammates with his style of basketball, which is why the basketball purists would be side with Kemba.
Right.
You know
I agree with that.
Like I said, if you want to, if you're out, like I don't want to say like
to me you can't go wrong because I'm not gonna make it seem like Kemba is like a John Stockton player either. Kemba shoots the ball too. You know what I'm saying?
He's better scorer than John Stockton.
Yeah, I mean he is, but I don't want to make it seem like he's just a basic point guard. He does the same shit Kyrie do. He shoots a lot. You know what I mean? He do all that.
Bro, Kemba will embarrass you just in a different way, the
Right.
same way that
Kyrie.
He don't talk. He just get it done.
Kemba got a lot of bodies on his resume, like a lot of bad Jones. What he did to that bull with the bull from Georgetown?
No, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Oh my God.
That was the. Listen.
Bull fell.
Listen to this.
Broke his leg.
I don't think he's
Listen, I don't think y'all understand how important that was. The Big East championship.
When the Big
East game winner, he close out
in the garden,
crazy
and he snapped after that on whoever,
and straight to the chip.
Yeah.
Shabazz Napier did the exact same thing, which was crazy.
It was wild.
Like the exact same thing though.
Yeah.
Fresh
but his was all that, but it wasn't like Kemba's was legendary.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Is Kemba the best guard in UConn history?
No.
Resume wise, why not?
Ray
I know
Allen?
you want to say Ray Allen.
Ray Allen?
Ray Allen has no national championships. They won their first championship with Rell.
I don't care about none of that.
Yo,
he ain't better than Ray Allen.
I'm talking about college player.
No, Ray Allen was serious in college, man.
But I don't know, boo.
I don't know.
Kimba shit, you couldn't make a movie.
So you hold on. Ben Gordon?
Oh, my guy, Khalil Amin. Who was
Kimba's better than Khalil Amin.
He is.
Yes, he is, bro.
You know Khalil got a chip though.
I know.
Kimba got a chip too.
Kimba got two.
Kimba got two. Kimba got one.
I think he got two.
I believe Kimba has two.
No,
He might have. No, he got
That's
one.
Shabazz Napier.
Shabazz got two. Yeah.
So Shabazz is better than
Khalil?
Yeah, he got
we're not going to.
But he got chips.
He got a chip and a player of the year, I believe.
He don't got no player of the year.
He got a tournament.
He got the chips. He got
Big East player, Big East tournament.
Do you know who Khalid and them beat on that Duke team? I'm talking about Al Brand, Trajan Langdon. I'm talking about
Okay. And I both in my college career, I started off as a winner. I ended it as a winner.
Khalid was a winner.
One time. What Uncle Shay say? When you're a one-time champ, you gotta wear your ring. When you're two times, you ain't got to wear it. They already know. You already know.
That's real.
That's why that was hot. That's cool. Shay said that. That's my guy too. He the best at it, by the way. He just the best.
Shout out to Stephen A. getting that check too.
Oh my God, he got $8
million a year.
He get $8 million a year.
Ball player money.
He winning.
Ball player money.
Well, they had to pay him.
He the face of ESPN right now.
Yeah. Black man.
Yeah.
Black man.
They had to pay him.
That goes to show.
With that being said, I love Stephen A. But he ain't Shay. I'm sorry.
Old Shay Sharp.
He said, I told those little dinosaurs. Talking about the Raptors. He said, I see y'all hashtagging me and doing all that. I don't want to be bothered with you little dinosaurs.
Who are y'all most impressed with right now in the NBA season? As very young, but this is the most exciting season.
This is the best season I've seen since I've been watching basketball. I watch every game I can watch.
Yeah. Thank God for League Pass.
Right. Well, I don't. If I'm available, meaning, like, you know what I'm saying?
I track. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
I make sure I get.
I'm gonna tell you who I'm very impressed with.
I get off at 5, and I get to that train. I get to that express sub by 5:10, so I could be home by 6.
Right. So I'm gonna tell you who.
League Pass.
Let me answer that question for O though. I'm gonna tell you who I'm very, 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 very impressed with.
Oh.
Brandon Ingram.
I got one.
Okay.
Markelle Fultz.
I give you that.
I mean, he's playing better, but this guy averaging 27.
And they losing. Markelle Fultz, he was going to be back in the DMV teaching high school basketball.
That dunk he had was nasty.
Like
That
it was
a
almost old. Like
What's
Tourette
my guy from Villanova?
syndrome.
From Golden State, he's playing very well.
Pascal, I like him.
I didn't see it.
I know I said it earlier, but
He's a
I'm
small
glad
forward.
I'm glad Kendrick Nunn is getting his just due. It's finally on the roster.
But here's the thing, though, with Pascal. He waited. He got his opportunity came.
Pascal's showing that
Because he could have been, like, dead.
If nobody got hurt, he
Right.
would probably wouldn't have made the team.
he'd
That's
be
my
on
point.
he'd be in a Santa Cruz.
No. He wouldn't make the team because
he'd be on a Santa.
They would have
Cruz.
signed. He
That's
got
a two-way contract.
You talking about 3 roster spots though?
Well, my thing is they
Second round.
Are you
pick.
talking about hurt as like KD and them getting hurt and all that?
Like Clay? If
Clay.
Clay was there, that's a roster spot.
roster spot.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but he
He'd
came from
he'd
Atlanta.
be-
It's not like he was a free agent.
He'd be a Santa.
Yeah, but he got a
Cruz
second round picks ain't guaranteed a roster spot.
He was a second round pick.
He'd
No.
be a
He
Santa
a first round pick at Atlanta.
Pascal?
Yeah.
That's a
Nah.
first round pick.
Nah, bro.
Oh, as a Pat, both of them. There's 2 of them from Villanova on the same team.
You talking about Golden State? You talking about Golden State? They just had 34 the other night.
Yeah, on the Warriors.
Yeah,
both
he's
2 of them.
he's second round.
No.
Bro, I'm pretty sure of it.
Pascal won first round league.
I don't think Pascal was drafted.
Well, I mean, we all got smartphones. We can figure it out. They played yesterday. They lost.
There you go, I found it. Eric Pascal, second round, 11th by overall.
Spellman won first round.
Ah,
That's
Spellman.
what I get
Yeah,
confused.
not
I get
Spellman.
confused.
I like
yeah.
Spellman.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
Maury Spellman.
Yeah.
But-
Eric Pascal injured too, by the way.
Damn.
Can't make this shit up, man.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he can afford to be injured.
Yeah.
He showed that he can play.
He can play.
Y'all, no, those are very good. Ingram, my thing with Ingram with that is just sustainability. I want to see how long because he don't
Fades
play.
away.
Yeah, or he gets.
Well,
hurt.
the question was right now, though.
Yeah, I know. That's why. But that's why I couldn't be too impressed because I know he can do that.
Right.
I'm impressed. Simple fact that Markelle Fultz has the confidence to shoot the jumper, and he actually looks like a decent NBA player.
What's his numbers? 13 a game.
Because it looked like he was going to be out the league.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gave him a shot. Shout out to Orlando Magic.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
if
shit to
this,
do.
You had to at least try to
He's
give him
number
a
one
shot
pick.
because he's number 1 pick. Which Tatum really should have went number 1. Don't you imagine Tatum, Ben Simmons, and then
Donovan Mitchell went like 9.
Right.
People forget Donovan
To me,
Mitchell was in that class, yo.
To me, Tatum was the guy in that class.
Not really for me.
For
I've
who?
got to go Donovan. Like Tatum got 2 30-point games in his career, bro. Did we know that? That's cool.
Tatum got a lot of other gunners on his team. He played with Kyrie.
Yeah, but then he had like a lot of time where he didn't play with Kyrie.
When Kyrie got hurt?
Fultz is giving you 10 a game, boo.
I know. I'm not talking about 10 points a game.
I'm impressed by
You asked me that again. Let me know.
Darren Fox?
no, Tyler Hero.
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
Tyler
Nice.
Hero and
gonna be the reason why
and-
Deion's in Toronto.
Yeah, and just the Phoenix
Maybe.
Suns as a whole.
Yes, the Suns. As a
Now,
whole.
if Aiden comes back and his mind's right, they're
And
gonna
I'm
be all right.
stamping Book as my favorite player to watch right now.
Oh, he's a
He's
bucket.
Yo,
So-
what he did to Ben the other night?
Oh, my God.
He's your lead pass.
So the
player of
hezzy,
week.
the floater?
Does he get a
my
floater
God.
behind the backboard?
Oh,
He's
my
your- he's your lead pass player of the week.
Yes.
Okay.
He's
How about you? Who's your player of the week? He's your Boo Farmer podcast. player
Oh,
of the week.
Boo Farmer Pot.
they 5-2. I ain't never seen.
I gotta go with Booker. Booker's amazing, man. He's amazing. He gotta be All Star this year too. Is he better than McCullough?
Yes. And I love CJ.
CJ a bucket. That ain't that. You say a hell year like this, like a fact, like
I think.
Oh.
I think.
I'm not saying it like he's like, but he's
I think
better.
Jamal Murray.
Alright,
I
he's
think
better.
Jamal Murray is a.
I think
mini
Jamal
Booker.
Murray is better than CJ.
Is a mini Booker.
I like Jamal Murray.
Yeah, but no.
Alright.
Yes, but no. I agree with you. I see what you're saying. He could be on a different team. He could put up those same numbers.
Yeah.
Easy, better.
Facts.
But he on word. I just like the way CJ game just
CJ is
translate into any era. You can see CJ playing that same game in the 90s, the 80s, like.
And he talk your shit.
Got to
talk your shit. My player of the week I'm gonna go with my guy, Jamal Murray. Had 22. Yeah.
I'm sorry, player of the week. I gotta give it to Harden. I can't.
The nigga just had 60.
And then he just had 49.
What's going to have 60? Dan Willard. We ain't gonna talk about that.
60 in the loss.
Yo,
Harden
been snapping.
I count that. Harden has been snapping.
He had 59, 44. Like, I don't like his style
overall
of basketball.
I hate his style of basketball.
I hate it.
Why you gonna shoot? Dribble, shoot. Dribble.
He crossed the shit out of Kyrie, too.
Dribble. The way that is, if you're playing defense, you're going to get crossed.
He put it out there.
Yeah. He did this 4 times.
You can't take it from him, though.
He dribbled the ball. He stayed one, at least, I'm not.
That shit like.
He probably dribbled 20 times, though. Bam. You're going to go eventually, like, oh, shit, like.
Hey, man.
Kyrie don't need all that, man. To get you.
No. Kyrie does a lot of movements as well.
He do. No, he do.
Like, just as much almost.
I'm tripping.
And him and Spencer Dinwiddie go rumble.
I like
the best handles in the league's not even playing in the league right now.
Who's that?
Jamal Crawford. Not the best handles in the league.
Kyrie got the best handle in the league. Jamal Crawford, nice, but we ain't gonna lose.
Best handle is Jamal Crawford, man.
No.
Who?
No. Kyrie Irving.
Easy, Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving, Kemba Walker.
This is a separate show. We gonna wrap it up on that. I'm going with Jamal Crawford.
Best handle in the league.
Best handle in the league.
I like. I mean, he got handle, but I gotta go with Kyrie. Kyrie got handle.
I got Kemba over.
We got.
I do too.
We gonna definitely do a show on best handles.
Yes, sir.
That'll be and you gotta have lanes.
Right.
You gotta have your street ball dudes. You gotta have your college balls. Cause college, it was some guy.
I want to know on the list.
Sham guy got the best handle I ever seen in college.
I gotta agree.
He was a cool out in and out people.
What about Jason Williams, White Chocolate?
No.
Oh, Sham guy?
No.
Nah, not in college.
Sham guy was different, bro.
I remember we was at Boo crib watching Boo tape the Sham guy game.
When he
hit the white ball spun, he baseball turned the other way to try to catch it, and Sham got that shit was different. This was like we talking like 97.
Yeah, like.
And that is episode 4 of the Boo Farmer podcast.
Yes,
Pushing
sir.
the basketball culture forward. Everybody have a blessed week. Stay safe so you can tune in and enjoy for the next episode 5. Make sure you rate, subscribe, and leave a comment on all streaming platforms so we can keep this content free, keep it rolling. Thank you.
Yes, sir.